No speaking partner. No problem. Imagine it's a quiet night. You're sitting by your desk, staring at your phone, wondering why you can't speak English like the others around you. You scroll through social media, seeing people chatting with ease, expressing their thoughts and making friends. But then there's you. You've tried everything, watching videos, reading books, listening to podcasts, but you still feel stuck. The fear of speaking, the fear of being judged, the fear of making mistakes, it all feels so heavy. But wait, what if I told you there's a way, a secret, a path that doesn't need any speaking partner? What if I told you that no matter how shy, how nervous, or how stuck you feel, there's a solution for you? Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I promise you'll learn how to break free from the chains of doubt and become a confident English speaker, even if you don't have anyone to practice with. Yes, you heard that right. No speaking partner, no problem. It's not just a dream or a faraway fantasy. I'm going to show you how you can improve your English on your own. And the best part? You won't have to worry about making mistakes in front of anyone. This method has worked for thousands, and it will work for you too. But first, let me take you on a journey. One that will change the way you think about learning a language forever. Picture this: a young man named David. David is 24 years old. He lives in a small town in Texas. David has always wanted to speak English fluently, but he struggles with it. He's shy, scared of speaking because he thinks he'll make mistakes. He's tried practicing with friends, but they always seem so much better than him. He's tried language apps, but something always feels missing. David often wonders, is there any hope for me? But one day, he stumbles upon a small video that promises to help people speak English without needing a partner. This was his last hope. David decided to give it a try. He followed the method step by step, unsure of what to expect. But as he continued, something incredible began to happen. The nervousness that once gripped his heart started to fade away. With every small step, his confidence grew. He didn't need to wait for a perfect moment or the perfect person to practice with. He was starting to believe in himself. Now, I want you to think about this. What if David's story could be your story? What if you too could learn to speak English not by waiting for someone to practice with, but by using simple, effective techniques that you can do on your own? This is where it gets exciting. You don't need a speaking partner, and you don't need to be a master from day one. You can start right now. In fact, you'll learn exactly how to begin in a few minutes, but first, let's look at the bigger picture. Why do so many people struggle with learning English? And why do so many give up? First, let's talk about fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of not sounding good enough. This fear holds so many of us back, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Nobody starts speaking perfectly. We all begin somewhere. Every fluent speaker you know was once a beginner. They made mistakes. They stumbled, but they kept going. And that's the key to success in any language. Persistence. Now think about this. What if I told you that you could speak English fluently, even without a partner, by following a simple strategy? Imagine how different your life would be if you could speak confidently whenever you wanted, without hesitation, without fear. You'd be able to express your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams, and even your frustrations, clearly, confidently, and beautifully. Here's the strategy step by step. It's simple but powerful. Step 1. Practice. Speaking to yourself. I know, it sounds odd, but this is where the magic starts. You don't need a partner to practice. Talk to yourself, out loud. Yes, out loud. Narrate your day. Describe what you see. Express your thoughts. The more you do this, the more natural it will become. It might feel strange at first, but trust me, this will help you become comfortable with speaking in English. Step 2. Use shadowing. Shadowing is one of the most effective techniques used by language learners all over the world. All you need is a good audio or video in English. Play a short segment and try to repeat exactly what you hear at the same speed. I mean every word, every sound, every pause. Don't worry if you can't keep up at first. The goal is to get your brain used to how the language sounds, how it flows, and how it feels to speak it. Step 3. Read aloud. Daily. Reading aloud is a fantastic way to improve your pronunciation and fluency. Pick a book, an article, or even a blog. Post that interests you and read it aloud. Focus on speaking clearly and try to mimic the intonation and rhythm of native speakers. This is like giving your voice muscles a workout. Step 4. Record yourself. This step is crucial. Record yourself speaking in English, even if it's just for a minute. Play it back, and listen carefully. You might be surprised by how much you can. Improve just by hearing your own voice. Listen for things like pronunciation, sentence structure, and fluency. Then, try again, improving one small thing at a time. Step 5. Use technology to your advantage. There are many apps and tools that can help you improve your English even without a partner. Apps like Duolingo, HelloTalk, and Tandem can help you practice speaking with others, but they also offer valuable exercises you can do on your own. Additionally, try watching English videos or movies with subtitles. Pause and repeat the sentences. This will help you catch the natural way native speakers talk. Step 6. Be patient and consistent. Remember, improvement takes time, but the more consistent you are, the better you'll get. Try to practice a little every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. Consistency is key. Over time, you'll start noticing changes. Your fear will shrink, and your confidence will grow. Step 7. Engage with the language around you in the United States. English is everywhere. Engage with it. Watch English TV shows, listen to podcasts, read books, and even follow social media accounts in English. The more you expose yourself to the language, the more natural it will feel. Step 8. Celebrate your progress. Every small victory counts. When you learn a new word, when you say a sentence without hesitation, when you understand a conversation in English, celebrate it. Every step forward is a step closer to fluency. Give yourself credit for the hard work you're doing. David, from earlier, is now a confident English speaker. He didn't have a speaking partner, but he used these strategies step by step. And now he can speak fluently, even with a slight Texas accent. His story isn't just his. It's the story of many people who started just like him. So, I want you to ask yourself, What is stopping you? Why not take the first step today? Don't wait for the perfect moment. There's no such thing. Start now. When you speak English confidently, the world opens up. You can connect with people from all over the globe, access better opportunities, and most importantly, express yourself. No more hiding behind the fear of mistakes. No more waiting for the right partner to practice with. Here's a beautiful thought for you to carry with you. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Your English-speaking future starts today. And remember, this journey is yours. You don't need a partner. You just need to believe in yourself and take action. So, are you ready to start? Are you ready to break free from the chains of fear and become the confident English speaker you've always wanted to be? If you enjoyed this speech, if you feel inspired, if you want more tips on how to improve your English, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more motivational content. I'll be here, helping you every step of the way. Keep believing in yourself, and remember, you are capable of amazing things. This speech is designed to motivate, engage, and offer practical steps to improve English without a speaking partner. It combines storytelling, suspense, and actionable advice to keep the reader hooked. Learning English isn't just about knowing the words or having the perfect grammar. It's about feeling it in your bones, expressing yourself, and making connections. It's about truly living the language, letting it flow through you in every situation, and embracing every mistake along the way as part of the process. The power of self-talk. Let me share something powerful with you. You are already speaking English every day in your mind. Yes, that inner voice inside your head. The one that talks to you in English when you're thinking about your day or planning your next steps. Guess what? That's already English practice. The trick is to harness this power and make it intentional. Every time you think about something, try to put it into English. I wonder what's for dinner tonight. I'm really excited about my weekend plans. I need to finish my homework. These are all thoughts you can turn into English sentences. The key is consistency. Every day, every moment, you can be learning, and it's all happening naturally. This self-talk is like an invisible partner. No judgment, no pressure, just you and your thoughts. You'd be amazed at how much this improves your fluency without you even realizing it. The more you use English in your mind, the more confident you will feel when it's time to speak it out loud. Becoming your own teacher. I know it sounds odd, but your journey to fluency doesn't need a teacher in front of a chalkboard. You don't have to sit in a classroom for hours, feeling stressed out about tests. You are your own teacher, and you control your own learning pace. Now, think about the last time you really learned something new. Maybe it was a song lyric or a simple fact that caught your attention. Did you rely on a teacher for that? No. You found it, you learned it, and you owned it. The same applies to English. You can make English a part of your everyday life. Label things around your house in English. Change the language settings on your phone, your social media, or even your favorite video games. The more you see and hear the language, the more it becomes a part of you. This isn't about memorizing word lists. It's about living in English, thinking in English, and feeling the rhythm of the language in your daily experiences. Building emotional connections with English. One of the most powerful ways to improve your English is to connect with it emotionally. When you find something that resonates with you, whether it's an inspiring speech, a motivational video, a song, or even a movie, let it stir your emotions. Feel the excitement, the sadness, the joy, or the passion. Language isn't just about words. It's about the emotions they carry. For example, think about the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, starring Will Smith. It's a beautiful story of perseverance, hope, and struggle. You don't just understand the words in the movie, you feel them. That's what you want to do with English. Don't just memorize sentences, connect with the words, feel the emotions behind them. That's what will make the language come alive in your heart. If you feel like you're struggling, just remember this. Every emotional connection you create with English will strengthen your skills. So go ahead, cry over a sad movie, laugh at a funny joke, and celebrate the little victories. This is how you're building fluency, one emotion at a time. Breaking through the comfort zone. Let's talk about comfort zones. We all have them. They're nice and safe. They keep us protected from discomfort and uncertainty. But the thing about growth is, it doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when we step out of it. And let me tell you, learning English is no different. Here's a little secret. Your mistakes are your most valuable learning tools. So don't shy away from them. Don't let the fear of saying something wrong stop you. Every time you make a mistake, you've just learned something new. You've just stepped closer to fluency. Take David, for example. The first time he tried to speak English without a partner, he stumbled over his words. He felt embarrassed, but instead of giving up, he pushed through the discomfort. He embraced his mistakes as part of his learning process, and with every mistake, he got better. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave enough to keep trying. And believe me, every step you take outside your comfort zone will feel uncomfortable at first, but it will lead to growth. So go ahead and make that mistake. Say that sentence with a shaky voice. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Using technology as your ultimate tool in this day and age, technology is one of the most powerful allies you can have in your language learning journey. Whether you're using apps, websites, or YouTube videos, technology opens up a world of English learning opportunities. One great tool you can start using right now is a language exchange app. Many of these apps allow you to chat with other learners or native speakers via text or voice messages. But here's the key. You don't need to wait for a partner to become fluent. You can still practice your speaking by sending voice messages, and the more you hear yourself speaking, the more comfortable you'll become. Another tip: listen to English podcasts or audiobooks. These are fantastic because they allow you to hear English spoken at different speeds, with different accents, and in various contexts. When you listen to podcasts, try to repeat what you hear, mimicking the speaker's tone and rhythm. This will help you build confidence and fluency. Don't forget YouTube.